Delegations from the Ministry of Justice and the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, led by Justice Minister Gedwon Timotheus and Commissioner of the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission Daniel Bekele, arrived in Mekelle today. Justice Minister Gedwon Timotheus says the purpose of their visit is to discuss justice, accountability and human rights issues with the interim regional administration of Tigray.
የመጣንበት ዓላማ ዛሬ የተገናኘንበት ዓላማ በክቡር ርዕሰ መስተዳድሩ እንደተገለጠው የፍትህ የተጠያቂነትና የሰብአዊ መብት ጉዳዮች ላይ ውይይት ለማድረግ ነው።
The reason why we are here is to discuss justice, accountability and human rights issues based on the Pretoria Peace Agreement and other similar consultations by concerned bodies. Agreement has been reached that transitional justice policy framework is critical to our country. Taking this into account, we're starting to prepare policy framework. We want the policy framework to be accepted and trusted by all stakeholders. Our presence here in Tigray today is part of it.
President of the interim regional administration of Tigray, Getachew Reda, said communicating with the federal government is not only important for his interim regional administration, but it is mandatory task, emphasizing that Tigray has been marginalized before the formation of the interim regional administration.
ከፕሪቶሪያ በኋላ በበርካታ ጉዳዮች ከፌደራል መንግስት ጋር ኮንስትራክቲቭ የሚባሉ ግንኙነቶች እየተደረጉ መጥተዋል።
After Pretoria Peace Agreement, we have made a lot of constructive communications and we have obtained massive achievements. As part of it, inclusive interim regional administration has been formulated in Tigray and we have officially started our job. A relation with the federal government on matters in and outside the Pretoria Peace Agreement is not only important, but it is mandatory.
Getachew added that there should be robust and inclusive framework to make transitional justice a reality, emphasizing that justice is irreplaceable and crimes committed in Tigray involved foreign perpetrators and national framework won't be enough to investigate.
ባለፈው ከፍትህ ሚኒስትሩም ጋር በነበረን ቆይታ ይሄ ጉዳይ የሁሉም ህዝቦች ሙሉ ተሳትፎ ባረጋገጠ መልኩ መዳበር ያለበት ስለሆነ የሚኖረው ማዕቀፍ ምንም ይሁን ሮበስት ሆኖ
In our discussion with the Minister of Justice, we agreed that transitional justice framework should be prepared through the participation of all Ethiopians in a robust way so that it would bring the peace we all seek to achieve. It is crucial to take into account that the issue of accountability is irreplaceable. On our part, we believe that there are issues that would be addressed domestically, but crimes committed in Tigray involved foreign forces, and we don't believe national framework would be enough to investigate.
Commissioner of the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission Daniel Bekele also said during the opening speech that the concept of transitional justice is part of the Pretoria Peace Agreement and it is essential to achieve 4 key elements including assuring justice and accountability and guarantee of non-recurrence, as all the crimes committed during the 2 years war in Tigray cannot be addressed by a regular justice system in the country.
የሽግግር ፍትህ ያስፈልጋል ብለን ያልንበት ምክንያት ምንድነው? ይሄንን አሁን ኢትዮጵያ የገባችበትን የመሰለ የጦርነት የእርስ በርስ ግጭትና መጠነ ሰፊ የሰብአዊ መብት ጥሰት በተፈጸመበት ሁኔታ ውስጥ
The reason for importance of transitional justice is that firstly, human rights violation of this extent and kind that happened during the brutal civil war that Ethiopia faced cannot be accommodated in a regular justice system. Secondly, transitional justice helps to achieve 4 main interventions that should be done to respond to the tremendous crimes committed during the 2 years war. These are discovering the entire truth of human rights violation and crimes, compensating and healing victims, achieving justice and accountability, and guarantee of non-recurrence.